Sometimes I feel like my life would be a lot easier if I was dumber. I feel like my smarts hurt me a lot, where like I tend to overthink things so much. And just so you guys know, like I'm not saying this to be cocky, but I am a smart person. Like in college, I had a 3.99 GPA with a dual degree in electrical engineering and computer science. Like if you don't know, that's a pretty hard thing to do. And I know people are gonna be like, oh, like school smarts don't mean like you're like actually smart. Like it just means you can memorize things. And like I do agree with you with a sense. Like there are definitely people who are just smart in school but like can't translate it to the real world and like can't actually critical think. But in my case, I think it's much different, because if you're just focusing on school and college and you get a 4.0 GPA, I'm like, okay, you're kind of just book smart. But not only was I focusing on school, I played Division I lacrosse, which if you don't know, even though it's lacrosse, it's still very time demanding. Like you're putting so much effort into that. School is basically secondary. And I was running a TikTok account at the time, which I got to like 300,000 followers. With the amount of free time I had, was not that easy, like at all. Like I was editing videos, so like I had to be very like particular with my school time. Like I had to like pick, and like I had to do stuff off like the field or off the classroom too to really help me get that GPA. Like I was making sure I was taking the right taking the right classes with the right professors. Like, you know, like doing just the perfect amount of work to get an A in a class and not doing anything over. So like, I just want to set the stage that like I am a smart person, and I'm not saying it to be cocky. I'm not saying it to flex. I just want you guys to know that I'm like, I feel like a lot of people say they're smart and they're not really smart. Like I am at least smart to a degree. Like I can at least critical think. And the reason why I think it hurts me is that like I've been questioning the meaning of life ever since like I got out of college. And like I question like every little thing I do, will it affect me? Like I post on TikTok and I'm like, oh, is this offensive? Will this hurt that person? And like I waste time thinking about stuff, and like it ends up physically hurting me because I think so much. And like if you don't know, the brain can really affect the body. So like my hand starts hurting, my hip starts hurting, I start getting a headache because I'm overthinking like, oh, I posted that song with a rap lyric, like will God hate me for that? Like, will I go to hell because I was promoting an inappropriate song? Like it's literal, like I know it's dumb. It sounds dumb. And I know it. I know it. But like, because like I'm just wired like that, like I tend to overthink things, where like if I was dumb and didn't care about what people thought, or like didn't think far in the future, I just post that video, be like, oh, sick, and move on to the next one and not care if it like hurt somebody. And like, but like the thing is too, is that like that video really isn't going to hurt someone at the end of the day. Just my overthinking makes me think it's going to hurt someone. And it's just like, it's so annoying. And like, I feel like religion would just be so much easier to accept if I was dumber. Like at the end of the day, what I've kind of broken down Christianity to, I'm Christian, by the way, is that like God, you're going to mess up so many times. You're going to sin so many times in life, and God will forgive you no matter what. And like, you just have to try to be the best person you're going to be every day. And guess what? You're gonna mess up, but at the end of the day, God will forgive you. But like, it's just so hard for me to like understand that and like truly take that in. And I'm like overthinking it so much, where I'm like, okay, like I guess he does accept you, but like, what if you do this, this, and this? Where like, I feel like if you're just like, I'm not trying to like be like, I guess it's not racist, but like, I don't know, locationist. But like, if you've seen those people from the South where it's like, God and football, that's all we love, and like, they go to church on Sunday. It seems like they have so much faith in God, and they're like truly accepting of it, to the point where you're like, okay, like they just accept it and move on with their life. Like they know God forgives them. Where me, I'm just like, okay, does he forgive me if I do this? Does he forgive me if I do that? Like, am I going to hell? Like it just like makes me so angry, because like if I just like kind of let go and kind of like just was dumber, I would just be like, yeah, God's gonna forgive me, and like you would just live a better life, I think. And I don't know, like it just makes you think. Like I overthink like every little like thing I post on TikTok too. I'm like, oh, like I'm going to offend this person if I post it this way. Like I feel like I have to tell the truth all the time. Like it just makes me so angry. And like, I don't know, like at the end of the day, it's probably better to be smart, and probably better that I can critical think and like truly like question God, or like not God, but like how religion is portrayed. Like I believe in God no matter what at the end of the day. Like I come to accept that. I just don't know if like I like how the church portrays it. Like I feel like God is truly a personal relationship. It's not through a church, but I still like going to church too. But like again, like that's such like a smart thought. Like where someone is just like, if they're dumber, they're like, I'm gonna go to church, God forgives me, this is awesome, like life moves on. Like I feel like I just can't go and like enjoy little things, but being like, am I sinning right now? Am I doing this? Am I doing that? Like, I think at the end of the day, it's better to be smart. And like, I like the fact that I can critical think. Like, I don't think I'd be in this position as like a TikToker or influencer today if I wasn't smart. But also too, if I was dumb, I would never know what it's like to be smart. I'd be like, oh, that person's smart, whatever, that will never be me, and kind of just move on with my life. Like, I feel like me being smart just like makes me overthink. Like, I know I'm kind of rambling in this video, kind of repeating the same thing, but that's kind of like what this whole video is about. Like, I'm just here, I overthink every little move, and I'm like, if I could just be dumb and just be like, okay, I'm doing this, and not think about the effects it could have on me or other people, and kind of deal with it as it comes, I think I'd be a better person overall. Like, I think, because I think my smarts kind of makes me overthink like what other people think. And at the end of the day, no one cares. And I have to realize that. I have to be better at just letting go. And yeah, I hope I can improve, but that's just my thought.